Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I really wanted to get this video out for you because there's a few things I want to discuss about this amazing bag that I got. As you saw by the title, we are talking about my new raspberry Birkin with gold hardware. It is so gorgeous. We're going to get to that in a second. I want to tell you guys that I filmed a beautiful fall lookbook for you guys. Really, I put so much time and effort into it. I got all my clothes laid out. It took so much time. I filmed the whole thing. It should have been out a week ago. When I went to go edit it, everything was blurry. I mean, everything. I was devastated over it. I'm trying to psych myself out, like, should I do it again? It just took so much time and effort, and I'm just contemplating if I could just do everything and recreate and replicate what I already did. So that was such a bummer, but you know, I love doing these sit down videos for you. So I'm going to start with this one, the Birkin. Yeah, let's get started. So today, you guys, I want to talk about my brand new Birkin. It's actually a 35 centimeter Birkin. And when I say brand new, it's brand new to me, but it's not brand new. It's pre-owned, but it is pretty new. It is in pristine, beautiful condition, and I got it at an incredible consignment boutique called Haute Classics. And I want to share the details of this bag with you, and I want to tell you about Haute Classics, and I want to talk about the 35 centimeter Birkin. I will link Haute Classics down below. I'll also link it here just for your reference. This is truly one of my favorite consignment boutiques. Whenever I'm looking for a bag, I go to them first. First of all, I'm Canadian. It's in Canada. It's in Toronto. What I love about them is that their prices are so competitive. And when I look online and I see other prices, they're usually a little bit higher and also in US dollars or euros. So whenever I'm looking online for things that I want to get, oftentimes it's in US dollars. Even if it's price to price almost the same, it's significantly lower when I'm shopping in Canada. And Haute Classics is really one of the top consignment boutiques around Canada, US, Europe. They have only premium products. Like, you should seriously check them out online. The most beautiful Chanels, like current Chanels and also coveted vintage Chanels. They have tons of Hermes, Kelly's, Birkins, Evelyn bags, you name it. They have it or have had it or will have it because they're constantly getting new inventory. So right now it's all about like the teeny little micro bags, and those are a little bit of a higher price point than the bigger bags, which is ironic because if you're buying from Hermes, the boutique, you are paying more for a 35 versus a 25 because it's a bigger bag, it's more material, it's more craftsmanship, you know, you get the gist. But on the resale market, you're paying more for the coveted bag. So you will find those prices higher, but they're still very competitive with other consignment counterparts, but in Canadian dollars, like I said. So it's like a really good score for someone who's looking for that it bag. And you know, if you are in the US or in Europe, like, you are getting a better price when it's in Canadian dollars. So it's just something to keep in mind. It's something I wanted to share with you. I'm not getting paid for this video at all. I just wanted to share with you this consignment boutique and website that I truly love. I've told you guys about this before in a video in like my first year of YouTube. A couple of years ago, I talked about my favorite consignment boutiques and online consignment boutiques, and Haute Classics was on that list. So now, speaking about the 35 centimeter versus the micro bag trends, like the 30 centimeter or 25 centimeter, here is how I feel about the 35 centimeter. I still truly love a 35 centimeter. It's not a humongous oversized bag. It is on the larger size, but the 35 centimeter has consistently been, year after year, the most coveted size 35 centimeter. It just happened in the last couple of years that the small micro bag trend has picked up and really has become so much more desired, and everybody is selling their 35s and selling their big bags and out there looking for the little micro bags. I think right now currently the most popular size for the Hermes Birkin is about the size 30, and that's because it's mid-size. It's still kind of small and compact, but the 25 is like right there behind because it's super, super trendy. But I think the 30 kind of still can be on that trend without being super micro and ridiculous, and yet still being super functional. So from what I've seen and like the research I've done and the price points, I think the 30 is still pretty much the most desired at this time, but it used to be the 35. And I still love a 35, and that's why I think it's the best time to pick up these bags that you may want that are usually sold for such a premium. Right now, they're not being sold for such a premium price. It's a good time to get this bag. So there are people that say, oh my gosh, these bags are not investments, and stop thinking about bags as investments. You might say that, and that's perfectly fine. I get it. But from my own personal experience, yes, they are investments. And yes, I have seen a crazy spike in price point on these bags. Right now, the 35 centimeter is not the hottest bag on the market, but in a few years, it will be again. And that is what people mean when they refer to these bags as investment pieces. They're not thinking about tomorrow. An investment is something you buy and you sit on, kind of like real estate. And I totally understand why some people think it's stupid, absurd, and ludicrous to buy handbags as an investment. Well, actually, I don't buy them as investments, but I do like to buy bags that are viewed as investments, so I know that it's money well spent, and that if I ever do decide to sell these bags down the road, I'll be able to do that. The Chanel Jumbo is also not as desired anymore. It was the hottest thing for like 10 years straight. 10 years or more. It was all about the Chanel Jumbo. Well, now everyone wants the smaller bags, but you know what? I bought my Chanel Jumbos at the time they were really high price, but now they've tripled or quadrupled in price. So it's, these are just things to keep in mind. And I just think if you love a big bag, you should still buy it. I really like the vibe of, like an Olsen twin, like a small girl with like a big bag. I'm 5'2". And I really like a big bag. I still like a big bag. And I like a big bag on all women's shapes and sizes, men too. And I like the small bags too. I just don't want to pay $22,000 because that's what I'm seeing the prices of these small 25 centimeter Birkins. I'm seeing them for like 22,000 USD online, and I'm not here for it. I am not spending that premium. I'm not even buying it at the boutique at this point. I'm looking for deals. I found this. I love it. I'm really, really happy. And it's something I'm going to use forever. It's going to be all about the 35 in like a few years from now. And that's going to be the time that you should start picking up those micro bags, because it's all cyclical. It's all going to come back. These trends repeat themselves over and over again. So the small and micro bags will come back again. They're here now. Enjoy it while it lasts, because we're going to be seeing these a lot again. And then they're going to be $22,000 or more on the resale market, because that's just the way it goes. It might take time and years for that to happen, but it will inevitably happen. Now let's get into some details about the bag. This is, as I said, 35 centimeter Togo leather. So it is the most beautiful. I mean, my favorite leathers of Hermes are Togo and Clemence, because I love a slouch. I do love the Epsom leather as well, but I prefer the Epsom in a Kelly bag because it's kind of like a little more formal. The bag itself, the shape, the style, and I think you can kind of dress that up or down. You can make it very casual, and you can make it very elegant and classy and evening. But with the Togo and Clemence, it's like a more casual vibe, and I truly love a slouchy Hermes bag, especially a Birkin. It's so, so beautiful. And this color. Oh, by the way, the plastic is still on the hardware, so I don't know who the owner was, but like I said, this is like new, pristine condition. It is so gorgeous. The color is so perfect for me because if I'm going to be spending a lot of money on a bag like this, I want it to be versatile. And yes, it is like in the pink family. So, you know, it's like a raspberry shade. The exact color is called Tosca. I just found it. And I just want to show you. This was the post that I saw from them. So they have like these amazing deals. If you follow them on Instagram, they're hauteclassics.shop. And you should also follow me at StyleHard because I always let you guys know about these deals unless I grab it. But usually when I find deals, it's like on a website where there's a sale and we all can share in the sale and the savings. So hit me up on Instagram. I also post my daily fashion and style on my Instagram. So, you know, if you love some daily fashion that I can't bring to you every day on YouTube, check me out on StyleHard. So this color, Tosca, is so perfect for me and my lifestyle because, again, it's in the pink family. It's like a true raspberry shade. I love that it's with gold. I think it would not pop as much with palladium. But what I love about this shade is that it's still kind of neutral. It's not like a bright pink. It's not like a, I don't know if you guys know the Magnolia shade of Hermes, which was their last year's 2018 color. It's such a gorgeous pink. And if I had all the money in the world and so many Birkins and Kellys, I would get a Magnolia, but I don't. And I really did want a pinkish or reddish color. And this is smack dab in the middle of pink and red, raspberry, and it's versatile. I can wear this in winter, spring, summer, or fall. That is what I love about this color. Truthfully though, I don't really wear certain colors only for certain seasons. Like I'm the kind of girl that will wear a neon nail color in the middle of February just because that's the mood that I'm in. If I have a special outfit, I will wear a bright color in the winter. But for day to day, you know, I'm not going to walk around with a bright neon pink bag or handbag for like day to day running errands. But this is pink yet still versatile for every season. Like I could definitely rock this in summer. I can absolutely rock this in the fall and winter, which I will do. And another thing that's so great about these special colors that Hermes does that, you know, stay in the neutral family while still being such a beautiful color is that you can make them seasonal with the twillies that you put on them. I could put like these beautiful bright twillies on them and make them really spring summer. I can put like dark kind of fall shades on them and make them really fall winter. So that's what I love about the twillies that you can dress up your bags with because you can really kind of change the mood and the season of the bag. It's not an unboxing video, so, you know, there's not so much to show you besides the bag, but I mean, just some details. Beautiful gold hardware. As I mentioned, the plastic is still on the hardware, and has the lock and clochette. And look, the plastic is just everywhere. And it is just perfect, pristine inside and out. Like not a single scratch, not a single wear. Oh my gosh, there's plastic on the feet too. See, I haven't even really analyzed this bag until right now. I want to do it with you guys. Yeah, I actually never store any of my Hermes bags in the boxes because I just don't have room in my closet. So I do store them stuffed with the dust bags on top of them and just like in a nice spot up here in my closet. I'm just so excited to bust this out and start rocking it. I'm super excited about this purchase and I really want to share it with you guys. I actually have some other really cool purchases to share with you. What else is new? I feel like I'm always showing you guys hauls. I just want to apologize again about my failed lookbook. I really wanted to get that out for you guys. And the last haul that I did, a lot of you were upset, really upset that I didn't try on the clothes. So I really want to make up for it with this lookbook. So, oh, I am so sorry about that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit me up on social at StyleHard. I'd love to stay connected with you. Feel free to message me. I get questions from you guys and just like your opinions all the time, and I truly love it. I love connecting with you guys like outside of the comment section, which I love the comment section too. So, you know, I love hearing from you guys from all angles, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think down below, so feel free to let me know. As always, guys, I love you so much. I will be back in a few days with another really great video. I cannot wait to see you. Until next time, bye for now.